Yes, indeed. Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu. What's up, Jobu? What's up? Are you ready? As well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this does not work without you guys, man. So let's get open for business here. And guys, football gods, wake up. Wake up. I know it's been a rough season, guys. I know it's been rough up there. But I'll take a rough season over no season at all. It's been rough. But as bad as it is, it looks like we have only two more game day coffees for the Dallas Cowboys. And then it is the long NFL winter for our team. This sucks. It stinks. It's terrible. It's not the way we thought this season was going to go. But today we got a full slate. The Cowboys, of course, originally versus the 49ers was scheduled for, Sunday Night Football. They realized the 49ers, after, the season that they've had that's been injury riddled, being Jimmy Garoppolo's not there, they're pretty much out of the playoff chase, and they're just bad. And then we have the Cowboys that are even worse, that truly have been injury riddled. Just not good. They'd rather put teams that actually have a chance for playoffs on, being the Giants and Cleveland Browns. Who saw that one coming in the beginning of the season? But it is what it is. But we have a full slate. Come 1 o'clock, we'll be live streaming all day long. I hope you guys tune in. We have the Washington football team going against the Seattle Seahawks at 1 o'clock, a game that they really need. Alex Smith won't be playing, and they, of course, are in first place in our division. Now, I say that we only have two more Sundays left of football after today, unless we win the next three games: 49ers, Eagles, and Giants. And Washington literally falls flat on their face and loses the next three. That's it. A 2% chance of making the playoffs. So let's go on the assumption that we're not going to make the playoffs. If some miraculous thing happens and the team ends up going on a 4-game win streak, hey, that's great momentum to go into the offseason. Hurts the draft positioning. You'll go from a top 10 pick to 19th. But, this year of COVID, I'll take whatever I can get. We'll be following, of course, the Eagles versus the Cardinals at 4 o'clock, and then, of course, the Giants versus the Browns at 7. So it's going to be a long day. So once I get finished here, got to get set up, get ready to go, get my chicken wings and everything cooked before that 1 o'clock kickoff. So I hope you guys will join us here. But this is amazing that the Cowboys and the 49ers are being moved to a 1 o'clock game because they're irrelevant. They just don't matter right now. You would think with the 49ers having been to the Super Bowl just last year and being a fourth quarter away from winning the Super Bowl against Kansas City, and the Cowboys, a team that had so much hope going into this season, that things would be a little bit different than what they are. But they're not. Both teams are injury riddled. But this is a chance for the Cowboys to figure out some things. And I dare say that right now, players are truly playing for jobs as well as coaches. For the first time this season, I think we're going to have the healthiest defensive backfield that we have. Trayvon Diggs is back, which is great that he's back, that he can get a couple more games under his belt, so he'll hopefully have some momentum going into next year. He's, to me, been our best cornerback and was literally thrown in the fire from day one. The fact that he went through OTAs of, Zoom calls, 2 weeks of conditioning, and 14 padded practices, and then literally is going against some of the best wide receivers in the NFL, to me is amazing that he's held up. Anthony Brown will be back as well from injury, so you've got him. And Donovan Wilson will be back as well. He's coming off of injury. And Awuzie is activated as well. So we pretty much have all of our secondary together. Now the thing is a lot of these guys are on the last year of their rookie deal. We're talking about Awuzie. We're talking about Jordan Lewis. We're talking about Xavier Woods. And as the Cowboys' historically bad defense, how bad has this defense been? This defense has given up 400 points already this season. Where does that rank right now? It ranks fifth in all-time worst scoring defenses of the Dallas Cowboys. It is only 36 points away from being the worst. Ouch. And at the current pace, the Dallas Cowboys will shatter that record and end up somewhere around the seventh worst in the history of football. We're talking about 100 years of football that the Dallas Cowboys may end up giving up the seventh most amounts of points in one season. With that kind of record, with that kind of performance, everybody is being evaluated on that defense. All of the coordinators, the position coaches, all of the players are all being evaluated. Now, of course, most people are saying just tank. Just lose out, finish up 4-12, and then we'll just start all over with the draft. Well, I'll give you that. Yeah, you can say that. But to me, there's something about having some momentum and some hope going into the offseason, about feeling excited and feeling good. When you work a job that you hate, or a job that's things are just going bad, the next day when you wake up, are you excited about going to work after? Oh, damn. Oh, time to go to work. Damn. But if you love your job, when you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait to get working on this and this and this. And what happens is that becomes contagious. You start thinking about things you can do to make your job even more fun or that much better. And you end up creating and performing better and better because of the way you feel about it. You don't want to be demoralized. You want to finish on a high note. And if that ends up costing you a little bit in draft position, to me, that goes a long way because it's not solely the guys that you're drafting that are going to be the ones that you're going to need to perform. That's a portion of it. You need guys to step in, like CD did and like Trayvon Diggs. But most of the team are going to be guys that are already here. And you need them primed, you need them pumped up, you need them ready for the offseason to be at peak performance for next year, to get their bodies right, to be part of a team and feel like they're part of something that they can build towards and something that's achievable. Because if you go in there where you just literally lose the last 3 games of the season in just demoralizing fashion, you got no hope. And without any hope, it's not good. Now, I have a lot of hope. Diggs, I believe Diggs is the real deal. Donovan Wilson, definitely believe that he is definitely a good safety. Do we need to upgrade some more in safety? Yes, we do. But Donovan Wilson definitely is a guy that you want to have in that rotation. Anthony Brown has been really good at times, inconsistent at other ones. And Awuzie has been kind of up and down and injured. So we need to learn a lot about these guys going into this game and going into the next the next 2, so we know where we are come draft time. Because ultimately, we've got a lot of places and holes to plug with only so many pieces that we can plug in one offseason. And that's where we are. So, that being said, I got to get everything set up. It's kind of rainy and cold outside today, so we're going to be live streaming from the inside, so I got to convert some of the stuff in there into here so that way we can keep up. The Dallas Cowboy game is not nationally broadcasted. We'll be following along and everything else. Same thing with the Eagles. Nobody wants to see that trash. We'll have our exclusive Philly Meltdown cam to follow that game as well. And, of course, I heard that Cop Pizzle might be live streaming that game tonight without Danny Dimes. Don't know for sure. Don't know if I'm going to put him on there or not because I'm tired of hearing him talk about bending the knee, bend the knee. What the? Anyway, regardless. It's game day. Let's enjoy it. I'll see you guys here at 1 o'clock. Peace.